Hello everyone, cheers for returning. So this one's just a shortish video, hopefully, of a few kits that have been added to the stash. I had Scale Model World beginning of November, which was a good show. I'm sort of suffering with not wanting to build, but after going to that, that's definitely sparked something back up. I picked a few kits up from there. So first one up is the little Alpha Julia Sprint. This, as soon as I see it released, was one that I knew that I wanted. Really nice car. Just the look of it, it's just something that sort of grabs me. Not completely sure what I'm going to do. Probably this sort of style. I have seen some parts on 3D Colts, light bars to go on the front, a few sort of interior details. So yeah, I'll probably go with that for that. I have already picked the colours. I do like, sort of when I see a build, I sort of plan it ahead of time, and I'll order me paints in a chunk from Firescale. So the colours for this one, which I'm set on, so I know it will be happening, is this Alfa Romeo Blue. It's in the water-based paints, and then the orange as well. So I'm thinking sort of along the lines of this, but with a blue body, and then where are we? Sort of like an orange front end. But I know what colours I want. I'm just, I say, not set on how it's definitely going to look yet and what's going on. I say there are some 3D parts. I've got a friend on Instagram, Ricky, who I know can print them out if I need them. So yeah, that'll be one that you see next year. Another kit I picked up. I blame Kit Builder Chris for this, really. He does a lot of the JDM stuff. I don't. I do more of the European stuff. But after seeing his cars in the competition, he did really well with them, and it sort of convinced me to try a couple of JDMs for next year. So first one up will be Z-Tune. This one will probably stay sort of box stock, but I have got some Fast and Furious decals, so this may end up in the Fast and Furious, like the R34 in there. Again, already got the paints for that, so that's going to be done. Excuse me. So that's going to be done in Hi-Tech Silver, and then the blue parts are going to be done in the PlayStation Blue. I say both of the watercolours. I'm sort of mixing between the watercolours and the lacquer base from Firescale. I like both of them, but I think water base could be the way to go. So that's those. I say, so that'll be looking sort of Fast and Furious-y style. And then the last kit I picked up was some Machining Krieger. I've seen these around. They look really good when they're done. I want to try something different, so I thought I'll give them a go. They're only little 1/35 scale, so they are only tiny. Get two in there. As you can see from the sort of body parts there, they're not overly large. I haven't even opened the bag up yet, excuse the rustling. So yeah, there's them. I say I'm not sure. I don't know the lore behind them, the reasoning. I just see them, I like them. It's something different, and I want to try doing weathering and things next year. So I'll give them a go. That'll be something different to try. So yeah, so you'll see some of these coming through. I may even put my own sort of spin on them. They may not be camo. I don't know yet, but yeah, they were seen. They were got something different. After the show, I did also pick up the Foose Ford FD100 pickup. This build you will see very, very soon. It's one that I'm going to try and get done before Christmas. So it seems a nice kit from what I've looked at it. From what people have told me, it goes together really well. So this one will actually be the next one that goes up, and so you will see this one soon. A couple more. Couldn't find one of these at the show, so I've ordered this one online. And I also ordered, so this one will be another JDM Fast and Furious style. Once again, it was coming up, so ordered the orange Pearl for the Supra, for the Bomber Supra style. So that will be that. I did also, where are we? So where I ordered it from, they also stocked the Zoom On parts. So ordered the spoiler for it from Zoom On, front lip, and a new set of seats. What I also did is I spoke to Ricky sort of previously, because this is a kit I've wanted for a while. So he kindly printed me off a couple of sets of wheels to go on there. As I'm going with a few extra aftermarket parts, I'll go with some new wheels. I don't know how well you can see them. You'll see these more when I do post these up. There's some GoPro cameras to go in there. Some tacho gauges. There was an engine detail set on Colts, so he kindly printed them off for me, so we can update the engine. Nos bottles and holders. Can't have a Fast and Furious car without the nos bottles. I've got a load of those, and another set of wheels, so he printed me off 2 sets of wheels. It's very kind of him. And then there was a interior detail up sort of set, so new steering wheel, the fire extinguishers, a couple of little water bottles. I think, yep, that was it. So say that's another one that'll be coming up next year. So this one will be more detailed than the Z-Tune. That'll just be straight box stock, where this one I'll be adding the aftermarket parts. So yeah, that'll be that. So there'll be two JDMs next year, both sort of Fast and Furious style. So that'll be another one coming through. And then last but not least, picked up the new Porsche 911, the GT3 RS. I do like the European cars. I do like a Porsche. 911s, I've always liked the 911s. From the first models up to modern day, they all look a pretty looking car. So I have built the PZY and the Alpha version. I thought I'll give the Tamiya one a go. I know being plastic, it's a few more parts and everything else, but it looks good. I've had a quick flick through the box. Everything looks, well, it's Tamiya, isn't it? So it's cleanly moulded. It's brand new kit. There doesn't look like there's any issues with it. I've seen a couple of the test ones being built already, and they seem to fall together. So yeah, this one will be coming up soon, and the same as the others. I've already got a colour picked out. It's the violet chroma flare, the 911 Millennium colour. I've seen this online. I'll see if I'll add a picture to it. It's a nice purple with a green sort of flip to it, so that'll be done in that. So that I think will sit quite nicely on the shelf with the other two. The pink one, which you'll see in a couple of videos time, I'm just going through that at the moment. So the pink one I did from PZY, and then there's another chroma flare, a blue chroma flare on the Alpha one. So yeah, you'll see them. So yeah, they're the kits I picked up, and I also picked up a few new tools as well. So Picked up a new set of snips and the display knife. I was looking for the gallery markers, but these were on sale in the Black Friday Amazon sale. I haven't actually used them yet, but literally just opened. These, as soon as they announced for release, caught my eye. It's got some really nice metallic markers and colours in there. So got some nice golds, some nice silvers. So these should be good for picking out a few details and everything else. So yeah, I'll pick them up. We'll give them a run. And just a little sort of quirky tool, or I don't know how you'd say it. They've got the Display Do panel line erasers. I've seen a couple of these sort of being advertised online. Great for decals as well, apparently. So I'm going to fix up two. I'm going to pick the Porsche up. Got 3mm lens, replaceable lens, 5mm. So one of them will be for doing decals. It's a nice sort of soft, spongy end. That should be great for soaking up the water. And then the other one will be for doing the panel lines. Just, it says you can clean them with mineral spirits, so I might save on the cotton buds a little bit. And so I've got a few ends as well, so we'll make sure that I label up which one's which, because definitely don't want to be getting them wrong. So yeah, that was everything really. I say I'll most of those will be coming next year, unless anything interesting drops between now and in January. I'm not expecting anything to sort of come out, or I haven't heard of anything else. So yeah, you'll probably see one of these coming through early part of the year. I'm not sure which one yet. I may put a little, other than the food truck, that's a definite. But out of the other ones, I'm not sure which way I'm going yet. I might put a little poll up on my Instagram and my Facebook. See if you lot can help me decide where we go. And say I am swinging a little bit more towards the Porsche, but then say Bad Influence kit builder Chris has sort of got me looking at doing either the Supra or the 34 GTR. So yeah, thank you very much for spending the time watching, and I will speak to you all soon.